Hey all listeners, welcome back to the lowest level possible challenge part. What is it, 22 now I think it is? Because I think the previous part was 21. That's 8. Otherwise I can use take again with whatever YouTube says that it is, or whatever. So now, we'll save here, we will of course eventually need to switch to the other part members and stuff like that, but yeah, so we are going to... because yeah, let's... Yeah, another weapon. So now that we have done that, we've gotten everything we could there, basically because we cannot do the whole brain on root fight and stuff that, keep that in mind. Let's use that place. Right. There's nothing. But then it's actually to the north here that you go somewhere. I definitely think they're gonna like expand the underwater section. It's something I actually hope that they will do. And stuff that's yeah. And of course, yes, you can go inside the cave as well. And stuff that like the one that leads to the hole, This is where the key is though, I think. Okay. And then the other way is a way to get to where the cave is, where Vincent is. I wonder what happens if we go to the cave though without Vincent, or whoever like recruiting Vincent if something actually happens. Because yeah, this was so cool to actually do and stuff that, but I remember the first time when I played this, I never tried to go up at this place. Like a lot of people missed out. A lot of people just thought that it was some sort of like weird dead end, and they didn't even try to figure out that there's an actual lake above, or that you can go up there and stuff that, because you figure that, oh, this is very dark, or oh, it's a bit bright, because if you look at this, there's nothing to indicate that it's open, basically, because maybe it's flooded roof there, but you can see there, for example, if you go up like that, then it's easier to see that there's an opening. So that's yeah. And then you end up here, basically. Oops. Yeah, there we go. You go inside here. Oh. I got separate there or something. Huh? What? There we go. And now we have unlocked separate. Det var så lång dot. Dot. Yeah, imagine how mysterious that must have been, like, without having like separate and stuff that, But yeah. Now that's pretty much everything we can do there, of course. And now that we've done this, You're right, we should probably head to Midil, though, in order to get like better armors and stuff like that, because yeah. Because obviously we are not going to be able to fight ultimate weapons, so Claude technically has his ultimate weapon now, which is going to be the Heaven's Claude instead. Stuff, so that's yeah. Right, and I'm trying to think about what gear we can get, because we could get a triple new style, of course, in the Northern Creator, but being in Northern Creator on your own on Claude, right, because we're gonna do it without turning off encounters and stuff like that, which is gonna make Northern Creators gonna be really, really, really something and stuff that, you know. But is it this one? Is it on this specific island where the cave is? No, it's on this one. It's on this one. So this is where you need to do the landing here. Wait, which button is it? How do you move sideways again? How is it that you move sideways? I forgot now. I know that you only need to technically land like... that's not it. It's just basically you just basically land here somewhere and then you know, I think you land and then you just adjust it with R1 or whatever it is. Basically. It was such a long time since I did this. I don't know if it is. I thought there was a way to go sideways. Is there not? Alright, this is the way. Right, then you land with circle. So, okay, now I get it. Okay, so land with circle and then hold square and go to the side. Okay, I don't know if it's the square method that you do actually and stuff that here. God damn it, man. It's there we go. Nice. There we go. It took a few tries, but doing it with square there with the setup makes it easier. Just came up with that. Oh shit. Roly polies. On. Restore. Cool. It's weird it stay there for a while, but yeah, there's paramedic is used 4 times. And like, for the most part, like quadramatic isn't strong enough and stuff like that. But here's the thing, right? The thing that you do with quadramatic is you use quadramatic together with we use quadramatic. For example, a quadramatic is what you need for the setup to defeat to defeat like emerald weapon. There's a setup basically use quadramatic. And you use quadramatic together with like Demai and stuff like that. So Demai deals max damage towards emerald weapon. Okay, that's very good. So now we have quadramatic. Now. Okay. And now we use the intermediate to be next to the shops. Because of course obviously we do have a Scott Guard now, which is pretty decent and stuff like that. But yeah, there aren't that many more armors we're gonna be able to pick up though. Someone will still need to use the Fort Bracelet and stuff like that, you know. Because I might just leave on Tifa and stuff like that, because you know the Fort Bracelet is pretty good. Well, technically, like Fort Bracelet is technically worse, or technically better than the Scott Guard. But the Scott Guard has more slots and has the whole nullify thing. Sống sống vẫn sự ghê, sống sống vẫn sự ghê. Zelda man has sword. Zelda with a bracelet. And instead you get a crystal angles. You get 3 of them at least. And the other 2 has actually 2 more. How much? 84 basic attack. Yeah, same, okay. Yeah, that is slightly more magic defense, but yeah. So yeah, 125, which means of course that the crystal angle is not particularly good here. So that's 105 magic attack, wizard bracelet, 125. Damn it, yeah, the Fort Bracelet is exactly the same as the wizard thing. Selling the wizard bracelet is good here. Yeah, keep the Scott Guard because it's not worth anything. Now a lot of characters are gonna equip their crystal thing. I haven't decided the equipment here yet, so it's seed. Yeah, and that means that we can sell a dragon omelet. Yeah, scimitar is interesting there. Switch to scimitar for now. Got the crystal bangle. But it now costed a soul. I don't know if the 8-slot weapons are the thing we should prioritize, or if we should prioritize getting crystal versions and stuff out of the weapons. So gold megaphone. But magic attack 70 versus magic attack 57. Yeah, so here in this situation, gold megaphone is just way better. Automatically pass 6 magic attack. Sell bolt armlet, sell dragon armlet, sell adamant bangle, sell red megaphone. Keep the javelin though. Sand clip. So we will say 56 to yeah, 63. It's not that much better. Just a little bit though. Yeah, that's still pretty good. Now we can of course sell the adamant clip. Sell the battle trumpet sells for nothing. Javelin we are keeping though. But I forgot, did we use them because they're lower? Right, because they are 27, 26, so 3091. 3227. 1177. 3177. 2091. Yeah, so we cannot use him yet. So that, except TV is of course using a God's hand over the 8-slot weapon just because it's better. So yes. And now first the Wutai. And in Wutai, we'll visit the pagoda statue. And we go and grab, we go and grab the thing. We can grab the Oritsuru here, and we can also grab the steel as well, material. Scale of the sequel shots. Oritsuru. Which is a pretty good weapon for Yuffie and stuff that, and we might actually recruit Yuffie later on and stuff that, but not like in the normal run and stuff that, same thing with Vincent probably. So there we get Steel as well, but Steel as well, right, requires magic material, right? When pad material is used, it doesn't say specifically. So yeah, so that requires 200,000 to master. However, if you use Steel as well, for example, I believe you can use Steel with Steel as well. For example, you use double equip them and stuff that, and you can like do some pretty cool stuff. So you basically get a double chance to steal, basically, which is like really good. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like overview of the city kind of. I think Oritsuru is actually worth something if you sell it. Because not all weapons are of course worth anything to sell, so, It might be, but once we, for example, once we defeat Hojo, for example, but then it's worth going and getting Yuffie because Yuffie won't get us a level and stuff that, because the Yuffie encounter won't hardly be worth anything, and stuff that. And that is true, of course. Stuff that you can technically say that, we could go and get Yuffie now and stuff that, to benefit from certain other things. Also, Ritsuring is one. Obviously, though, we wouldn't want to go into Taido, by the way, so yeah. So, of course, we cannot do this. We cannot go in here, by the way, and stuff that, and the castle's still gonna be blocking the way here. But you cannot go up here at all. It requires the whole Yuffie thing to have happened and stuff that before they actually allow you to go up there and stuff. So. It automatically did that thing there where it moved. So I wasn't touching it there and it used auto move inside again. You see, I didn't move there either, the stick there. So no, that was very weird. Right, so now rocket time, correct? Yeah, see, I moved it down and it moved up. I'm moving it down. That I didn't do any movement there and stuff that when it moved down there, so that's a bit sad. Right, we should actually do the things on the ship actually instead. Yeah, so now we do the setup here, and see double cut, obviously steel. For this ends, enemy skill, no. All material together with the restore. Turbo with turbo would contain actually steel with steel as well. I think Cappuccino U use all in time. Right, first circlet. Time and barrier. And then all width. Restore. And here all width. Restore. I think raw size those two. Keep it is highest. Kids, if you use Quadramatic with Comet. We have an all material over with something here, all 5. Right, Magic Plus, Luck Plus, Chocobo, Long Range. Fire, Ice, Earth, 18. With the poison, the way quick used to gain AP on them is the question. Use that to manipulate the rough sense cover or counterattack though. Or no covering. And effect the cat. I used to have like that. Right, and yeah, and closer. Save here. And now we go to Rocket Town. I did put speed on. So yeah. So you can tell that Harry is probably in the rocket and stuff like that because you can see that happening stuff up there. Do. The terrorists are here. I think we didn't. Huh? Comet. Wow, that's actually very good. Comet. So does Quadramagur Comet do nothing then? Or is it just that you don't have enough MP for it? Let's see how it works here now. Let's see, does it cast it multiple times if I have enough MP? Does it cast it at least twice now? So I really not sure to have a lot of MP because it's once. I see only cast once. So why is that material combination impossible then? Which all material is best. But because he's using one more roll than normally. we have 2 enemy skills down. Need, of course, to steal from Rude. Since first. Like, we cannot even sense there. We would have needed to put the steal on a spell actually here. Need to do this. Maybe I will just ignore it instead of, yeah, because we killed off one already, which we're not meant to do. So I'm gonna have to ignore the route for this fight. Only has 9,000 though. Please don't do too much damage. He's mad. It looks like we're not getting double steals. But I believe it does work with a spell, so you could, for example, I think you can even cure yourself and then you can steal from an enemy. I don't want to risk it here, because I don't know what close damage will be. Barrier. Oh man. Right, so let's sense it again here. So we'll have 42k. Nice. There we go, slow C glitch. Nu ska vi se bygga now. Okay, stop that. That's a lot of damage. Ja. Slöskatt. Level up. Vi pratar som det. Se So now we got see this as well decrease all elemental attacks by half, and it's 100 defense and 80 defense, but of course it has no slots on it. Nog eens kunnen zeven op planet. Last off. And yeah, so normally in that fight, right, like here's the thing, right? Yes, we could have done the fight, use like attacking wood and stuff like that, but the thing that makes that fight very annoying is like of course obviously that you shouldn't normally kill off the soldiers or the MPs in that fight. Stuff that. It's what we call like attack squad or something like that. Yeah. And our next boss is going to be diamond weapon. And then normally off the diamond weapon you fight you fight normally the Turks in Amico, which actually you can skip that fight. But you also quote unquote effect for Cloud, of course, for the Ragnarok and stuff that. I wonder, right, that it would have been funny if Kate it would have actually known the code or whatever or something like that, right? Like only what is it, like a senior employee knows the code or whatever. You can just skip out on it and stuff that. I'm curious though if you can choose to not interact with it or whatever, you know. Because they say that a senior employee would know it or something like that. Imagine if that's how you're supposed to find out the passcode, because even if you use the whole process of elimination, right, it's not, the code is not correct because it says, oh, I thought the third was this or whatever, right, and then it's supposed to be like, you know, maybe you need to write down all the clues that he can say and stuff that, you know. And I wonder, right, how, because we'll get a special scene now that we haven't gotten a single of the huge materials at all and stuff that, you know. Because we skipped out on all the humans here. Of course, this huge materia you can theoretically get, of course, without doing any fights or whatever, right? You know, so yeah, you know. So I'm just skipping out on the materia just because we can. Because that allows me to show off something cool. Because basically, you might think, okay, this skips out on Phoenix. There is no way to get Phoenix now. There's no way to get like Bahamut Zero. But there is still a way to actually get Bahamut Zero and stuff like that. But it actually requires you to go and dig in the place. Big ass rocket. It would have been cool if this would have led to a different like outcome and stuff that, like I always thought that in Final Fantasy VIII, for example, if you do the evil timeline, or basically if you let Balaam get quote unquote blown up supposedly and stuff that gives you game over. But it would have been cool if you would have been able to play after that. You might say, oh, but Claude may or Squall rather made it to Balaam and he got blown up, but actually that wouldn't be true. Because it definitely seems to be the case that, you know, yeah, so when you see the missiles flying and being on the way, Squall is already at the garden and stuff that, but maybe things would change and stuff that, you know. Because of course you didn't do any error ratios and stuff that, but maybe the fact that Squall was already underground, they would have actually survived if Squall even was there, because he was underground, of course, obviously. Now, if you let the timer, of course, run out or whatever, right, you let the missiles actually get like destroy and stuff like that, right, because there's a time limit, right, it happens. And now comes a very, very important boss fight. And here's the thing, right? I'm not 100% certain exactly what setup we're gonna go for here. Still thinking about that. Right, so I definitely think that it's probably worth getting some of the double, like, weapon growth, weapons again, and stuff that, used, Okay, so now to Cosmic Canyon. Right over here, it's this, yes. Right then, right here. Yes. Let's go. Oops. Here's on my way. Yeah, they still have the same weapons here, right? Yeah. Yeah, the music sounds so different on this TV and stuff that, like the music quality is like really good. You see, now it's not nearly as crowded. Yeah, you don't even get to do like the whole secret place. Can land here, right? I think we actually can. Let's see if we do have time here to do this. The ultimate might of light and magic holy. Maybe we will use the short extra part basically. Yeah. Let's speed up here just so we can make sure that we do this in time here. And it shows what happened, and then you can see that she had it in her hair all along, and that's how she actually was able to use her limit breaks, was actually because of having whole material equipped all the time. There goes the whole material. And it's growing a pale green because she's already prayed to it. It has answered. Right, and who is it that calls now when we have kids with us? Yeah, that's a very unique class. You can only get it if you bring kids in with me because otherwise it comes, of course, and stuff that, you know. Biggest scoundrel, biggest scoundrel, yeah, BFT. And it's a very smart thing, of course, to do, and that's good. I do not practice though with the next part though, just, you know, so we can go outside and let's say maybe, yeah.